This is the 150 meter version transceiver, the HDCP transceiver. The part number of this is the R014-EXT-VA-150-TRX. So for this, I'm going to be using a few items. So this is a transceiver. You need like endpoints, the two endpoints. And for this, my endpoints, I'm using a transmitter and a receiver, which is basically the 150 meter set. I'm just putting this in between the set. Okay. And for the equipment I'm using a Blu-ray player that's already connected to the transmitter, and that's one end. The other end, I'm using the TV monitor with the receiver, and so that's already all connected also. I'm using overall, the whole thing I'm using is 10 feet HDMI cables, 28 gauge HDMI cables for all these monitors. Now the cable I'm using is, the first link is going to be a 150 meter Cat6A. The second link is going to be a 150 meter Cat6A. So, and then here you go. So let me start doing the connections. So here's the front side. You'll see the LED. You won't see it, but the LEDs are here. So you'll see here. But I won't show you because I have connections on the back, so I'll be flipping it over. But here on the back side, this is where most of you will see me doing connections. You'll see the inputs and outputs and the HDMI. This one goes to the monitor for this transceiver. And then you have an input, which I'll be connecting to the transmitter. And I'm doing it right now. So input is from transmitter. And then HDMI to the monitor for this monitor, for the Seiki monitor. Now on the receiver side, for this output, I'm connecting it to the receiver. I'll be connecting it on the receiver side also. And lastly, the power. Now what I do, and then you turn the player on. Now sometimes it is recommended when you do like the auto plugging in, you hit the reset button to resync all the signals. And when you do it, here you see. When you see both of it now, when the player is running, everything's running, you see both player comes up. And if you look at me, show you, I don't have it, but they're both running right now. It should show you the bigger TV so you can see it really well. It's at 1080p, 60 Hz.
The president has a ghost.
And here you see both audio. On this one. Audio on this one. And then you take this down. Audio on that one. So here both audios work, okay? Now previously I said this transceiver does not have IR and RG2. That's because it just transferred the signal from the actual endpoint to that side. So I already have connected IR connected to the receiver. So and so it does transfer over. So here you see, I am up close here. You notice the moving thing. But if I move this receiver out of here, it doesn't work anymore. So here you can see, this is definitely see with the receiver, without, doesn't work. And that means the IR signal is being transferred from the receiver through the transceiver to the transmitter and then to the player. Similarly is with the RS222. So you focus over here, you move over here. Here I already have the TerraTerm running, the RH2 software. So I hit the plug here, scan barcode scanner. You notice the scanning does come up. So that means RH222 is also being transmitted from the receiver through the transceiver to the transmitter and from the transmitter to the computer. And that's it for this transceiver unit.